No one noticed her when she walked into the building. Just a skinny teenage girl trailing behind her father in an oversized hoodie and scuffed sneakers. The guards barely looked up. The engineers didn't stop typing. She wasn't on anyone's radar. Not yet. But in less than 24 hours, she would uncover a flaw so massive it could bankrupt a $3 billion tech company, and she would fix it before anyone else even realized what went wrong. Her name was Amira West, and that night changed everything. Night shift. Amira's dad, Jerome West, had worked as a janitor for Quantum Core Technologies for 7 years. A quiet man, he kept his head down, clocked in on time, and never asked questions. That night, a Friday, he was covering an extra shift because someone had called in sick. Amira, just 16 and bored out of her mind during summer break, asked if she could tag along. He hesitated. "I'll stay out of the way," she promised. And she did. She sat in the break room for hours, sketching code in her notebook and played with a second-hand tablet she had rebuilt herself. Her father scrubbed bathrooms, mopped hallways, and emptied trash cans in one of the most advanced cybersecurity companies in America. What no one knew was that Amira wasn't just any teenager. She had been coding since she was 9. Her school didn't offer computer science, so she taught herself using broken laptops from the thrift store and tutorials from library computers. Her heroes weren't influencers. They were hackers, engineers, tinkerers. She didn't fit in at school. But hey, in this building filled with blinking servers and tech jargon on whiteboards, she felt oddly at home. A glitch in the shadows. Around 1:45 a.m., while waiting for her dad to finish cleaning the server room, Amira wandered into the operations bay, a low-lit space with a wall of monitors tracking live system activity. The room was empty. On one screen, a red blip flickered briefly. Amira tilted her head. It disappeared. She tapped a few keys. Nothing. But then it blinked again. Amira leaned closer. She didn't have credentials to go deeper, but she recognized a pattern. It was a data packet loop, one designed to mimic real-time server traffic. Except it was wrong. The code header was off by a byte, and it was repeating every 14 seconds. Her heartbeat quickened. She wasn't supposed to be here, but her gut told her this wasn't just a glitch. The skeleton key. Back in the break room, Amira connected her tablet to the building's guest Wi-Fi. It was weak, but enough. She ran a diagnostic app she'd written herself. It confirmed her suspicion. Someone was tunneling into Quantum Core's primary data vault. Slowly, quietly, disguised as internal maintenance scripts. And it had started just 26 minutes ago. Amira knew she had 2 options: tell her dad and leave, or try to trace it. Her fingers moved before her brain did. She launched a sandbox environment and began tracing the packets. Whoever it was, they were smart. Each packet used a different proxy. But Amira noticed a pattern in the timestamps, a human pattern. They were logging in manually. This wasn't some automated bot. It was a real person accessing millions of dollars worth of data in real time. And nobody in Quantum Core knew. Detected. At 2:11 a.m., her screen blinked. Access denied. Tracer detected. She froze. Whoever it was had noticed her trace. Her tablet buzzed with silent ping. An IP address bounced back. Amira's screen capped it instantly. Then the lights in the break room flickered. The network was closing in on her device. Without hesitating, she yanked the tablet offline, snapped out the battery, and shoved everything in her bag. Her dad walked in, whistling. "You ready to head home, sweetie?" Amira nodded slowly. "Yeah, let's go." But her mind was already racing. The call no one expected. By 10 a.m. Saturday, Quantum Core's head of cybersecurity, Marcus Laird, was wide awake and livid. Overnight logs showed unauthorized probes into secure data segments. They had been breached, but the breach had stopped suddenly at 2:14 a.m. Then a printed photo landed on his desk. A screen captured the intruder's IP address. It was unsigned, but on the back, someone had scribbled a message. "You have a hole in your load balancer scripts. Fix it before someone nastier finds it again." AW. Marcus blinked. Who the hell was AW? Using internal logs, Marcus tracked the access point to a guest Wi-Fi device pinging in the break room. Security footage showed a teenage girl sitting alone, tapping on a tablet. He called building operations. "Who's the girl in the hoodie?" That's Jerome West's daughter, Janitor's kid. Jerome was immediately called in for questioning, terrified he was about to be fired. But when Marcus met Amira, the room shifted. "Did you do this?" he asked, holding up the photo. Amira hesitated. "You had a breach. I just noticed it. That's all." Marcus blinked. "You traced it, blocked it, and gave us the IP." She shrugged. "I didn't think anyone would believe me if I just told them." From Janitor's daughter to cyber defender. By Monday morning, Quantum Core released a quiet statement. A security anomaly was detected and neutralized. No client data was compromised. Internally, however, the company launched a full investigation. Amira was brought in as a paid consultant. She worked alongside their top engineers to harden their scripts, patch vulnerabilities, and rewrite load balancer protocols. In just 2 weeks, the entire infrastructure saw a 40% performance boost. Amira's name spread quietly in cybersecurity circles. Not bad for a girl who didn't even own a working smartphone. 1 year later, Amira was now a senior intern at Quantum Core. She attended MIT on a full scholarship, funded anonymously, but she knew it was Marcus. Her father, once invisible in the halls, now walked with quiet pride. People greeted him by name. And Amira? She was still that girl in a hoodie, still sketching code in old notebooks. But now, she had a key card, a badge, and a title, Junior Security Analyst. One morning, as she swiped into the building, a new intern asked, "Hey, how'd you get this gig?" Amira smiled. "I was just the janitor's daughter," and walked through the doors like she'd always belonged.